Just imagine, while Tesla, BYD, and all the other major companies were chasing electric vehicles, Mazda was quietly doing something that has now surprised the entire automobile world. Yes, Mazda has brought back its famous rotary engine, but this time with new technology that could challenge the whole electric vehicle industry. This isn't just an engine, it's a comeback that mixes tradition with modern engineering. While other companies struggled with charging times and battery range, Mazda developed a hybrid rotary system that combines the power of petrol with the efficiency of electric. Imagine a car that runs on petrol but gives mileage like an electric car, all without worrying about charging. This new rotary engine has impressed auto experts everywhere because Mazda has used technology that many thought was still far in the future. And now the big question is, could this rotary engine become a serious competitor to electric giants like Tesla and BYD? Is the future of electric cars about to shift? In this video, we're going to uncover this entire story, what new technology Mazda has built into this engine, and why many people believe it will shake up the EV market. So stay tuned until the end because what you're about to learn may completely change your perspective. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can stay updated on all our latest videos. Before we talk about Mazda's new engine, let's take a quick look at Mazda's history and how this company with its hard work and unique ideas has quietly competed with some of the biggest brands in the world. Mazda was founded in Hiroshima, Japan in 1920. Back then, it was known as Toyo Cork Kogyo and mainly produced machinery and tools. But slowly, Mazda shifted its focus, and in 1931 it launched its first vehicle, the Mazda Go, a small three-wheeled truck. This was the beginning of Mazda's true journey. After World War II, many Japanese companies struggled to survive, but Mazda rebuilt itself and started again. Mazda has always believed in thinking differently. While other Japanese companies focused on simple small cars, Mazda took a different path and started working on rotary engines. In the 1960s, Mazda shocked the world with the Mazda Cosmos Sport 110S, the world's first rotary engine sports car. This established Mazda's image as a company of innovation. Today, Mazda is one of the most respected automotive brands. Its headquarters are still in Japan and it operates in more than 120 countries. Mazda is known for its design, handling, and its philosophy of connecting the driver to the driving experience. Mazda consistently says driving matters, meaning that driving is not just a task, it's an experience. Now, let's talk about Mazda's market position. It may not be as large as Tesla or Toyota, but it has a loyal and strong customer base. In 2023, Mazda sold more than 1.2 million vehicles worldwide, with SUVs like the CX-5 and CX-60 leading the charts. Japan, the United States, Europe, and Australia are Mazda's biggest markets. In the US, Mazda is often seen as an affordable luxury brand, vehicles that are moderately priced but feel premium in quality and driving experience. As the auto industry moved rapidly toward electric vehicles, Mazda chose a different strategy. Instead of jumping directly into the EV race, it focused on improving petrol engines through its SkyActiv technology. These engines are more fuel-efficient, lighter, and cleaner. Mazda never abandoned petrol engines and never fully relied only on electric power. This balanced approach helped Mazda stand out. By 2024, Mazda's global market share was around 2%, which is, small but very consistent. The company has stayed close to its customers without massive production numbers or huge advertising budgets. Its strength really comes from consistent performance, stylish design, and driving enjoyment. Mazda's Kodo design language, the soul of motion, is still considered one of the most beautiful design philosophies in the automotive world. Mazda's reputation is also built on trust and craftsmanship. Even today, most Mazda engines and cars are manufactured in Japan, handcrafted by skilled Takumi engineers. Mazda focuses on quality, not quantity. That's why, even with a smaller lineup, each model has a strong identity. And now Mazda's focus has shifted once again back to engines, and that leads us to the new rotary engine that is capturing global attention. While companies like Tesla and BYD were investing billions into battery technology, Mazda has done something completely different. Something even they may not have expected. Mazda has found a way that eliminates the need for charging stations. This thinking is now dividing the entire industry into those still pursuing batteries and those moving towards smart hybrid solutions like Mazda's. Several reports have also revealed that following Mazda's announcement, companies like BYD and Hyundai are rapidly advancing their hybrid projects. Meanwhile, Tesla has faced questions from investors. If hybrid technology proves so effective, will Tesla's pure EV models lose their market value in the coming years? This uncertainty has created a stir in the EV market. There's also a huge buzz about Mazda's technology on social media. People are saying, finally, a car that gives an EV experience without charging anxiety. And this line itself tells us that people now want practical solutions, not just fancy promises. Now, let's move on to Mazda's future plan because, honestly, this is the most exciting part. Mazda has made it clear that this engine isn't an experiment, but rather a new direction for the coming years. The company has already announced that this new rotary hybrid system will first be used in its Mazda MX-30 series, which is already available as an electric crossover. Now, a new version of the same vehicle is coming called the Rotary Range Extender. This means that Mazda is fitting this technology into its existing electric models, making them next-generation hybrids. After this, the company plans to introduce this same engine in SUV models like the CX-60 and CX-90 in the next 2 to 3 years. Mazda intends to set a new standard in the entire hybrid segment, a system that is compact, powerful, and ultra-efficient. Not only that, the company has developed a comprehensive roadmap by 2030, which will make its entire lineup of vehicles multi-energy compatible, meaning some models will be pure hybrid, some plug-in hybrid, and some electric range extender versions. Mazda's vision is clear. It's not following trends, it's creating them. While other companies were running in one direction, Mazda chose a different path, and now that path seems to be shaping the future. That shift in thinking represents the most significant disruption in the automotive sector in over a decade. Mazda's strategy fundamentally questions the assumed endpoint of the industry's evolution. While the dominant narrative has been an inevitable, linear transition from internal combustion to full, battery electric vehicles, Mazda is proposing a more nuanced and flexible multi-solution pathway. This hybrid rotary system isn't merely a bridge technology, it is positioned as a viable, long-term alternative that addresses the practical anxieties, range and refueling time that still hinder mass EV adoption in many regions. The engineering behind this revival is where Mazda's quiet innovation truly shines. The new rotary engine, branded as a range extender, is not the primary source of propulsion for the wheels. Instead, it acts as a compact, lightweight, and exceptionally smooth onboard generator. Its sole purpose is to efficiently charge the vehicle's battery pack while driving. This elegantly sidesteps the traditional weaknesses of rotary engines, such as higher fuel consumption and emissions under variable load, by allowing the engine to run at its single most efficient and clean-burning rotational speed. The electric motors provide the instant torque and driving feel of an EV, while the small rotary engine eliminates range anxiety, offering the familiar and rapid refueling of a petrol car. This synthesis creates a vehicle with the soul of an EV and the freedom of a conventional car. The company's CEO said in an interview, "We want to make vehicles that give people freedom, not enslave them to charging stations." This statement clearly demonstrates Mazda's vision. In the future, Mazda won't limit the use of this engine to cars. The company is already researching how this rotary hybrid system can be incorporated into small trucks and compact SUVs. Additionally, Mazda is also working on hydrogen and synthetic fuel compatibility so that this engine can be made completely carbon neutral in the future. This means that today this engine runs on petrol, but tomorrow it could also run on hydrogen or green fuel. This is Mazda's true strength, long-term vision, and adaptable technology. Analysts believe that if Mazda executes this plan correctly, it could once again become a major player in the global auto market within the next 5 years. Its market share could increase from 2% to 6 to 7%, and the biggest losses could be to companies like Tesla and BYD, whose entire business model is based on batteries. So Mazda didn't just launch an engine, it changed the entire game. Now the question isn't which EV charges the fastest, the question is will charging even be necessary? This thinking has created both tension and excitement in the market, and as many auto experts are saying, Mazda hasn't joined the electric revolution, it has just redefined it. So that's all for today. If you enjoyed this glimpse into Mazda's revolutionary technology and the future of automobiles, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel to be the first to see exciting updates like these.